Hello, nerds, and welcome back once again to Nerd or Die. It's time for your new
Toy Review.
That is right, you guessed it. We're doing another Predator review from Neca Toys. Today we're looking at the Ultimate Alien Hunter Predator, better known as the Hive Wars Predator, which is a Neca remake from the old classic Kenner Predator toy line, which can be seen here. And I was actually mistaken. It wasn't the Kenner Predator toy line, it was the Kenner Aliens toy line. And I think they did a great job in recreating the look of the old one, but giving it a modern, new age NECA twist and making it awesome, articulated with an awesome sculpt, but giving it that classic feel. And speaking of classic feel, NECA really nailed down this packaging. They made it feel like your classic 80s, early 90s toy package. You see here where it says NECA, and the light blue lettering is the design that Kenner used to put their name on all of their toy packages with. But NECA kind of gave it a little spin there and put their name in. I think that's very clever. As you can tell, the back of the package has that black grid-like feel, and the toys in the rest of the line is in that metal-framed, orangish-green box there, and that's how all the old toys were displayed for the rest of the lines. Also, we have the bio here. You can pause and read that if you'd like. Up in the top corner here, we also have a very cartoonish drawing of the Hive Wars Predator, which also harkens back to the 80s classic display on how they would do their packaging with a lot of cartoonish style drawings of the figures. Alright, that's enough about the package. Let's crack it open and see what this guy looks like. And here he is. You know, I say this a lot, and it kind of seems like I'm on NECA's bandwagon, but I love this figure. I love the coloring. I love the detail in the new armor that they put on him. I love the sculpt in the mask. I just absolutely love this figure. I mean, look at the detail here in his hair and his braids and the nice little specks of blue coloring. It's just fantastic. I really can't praise the look of this figure enough. He's just, I love all the different blues, and the armor is supposed to reflect, I think they said he had a crashed ship, and he built his weapons and armor out of the pieces of the crashed ship. And I think that's what he's supposed to be reflecting here. And I just think that they knocked this one out of the park again. I love anything new from the NECA Predator line. We get so many that are just kind of repaints, and everything is repainted. They've got the same wrist blades, they got the same wrist computer, a lot of the same leg and chest armor, same masks. But this, whenever they do something different and give you new wrist blade designs or new helmet designs or new armor designs, I eat it all up. And that's what this is. This is a fantastic figure with brand new sculpted armor and accessories, and I love this figure. Now you can tell that this biomask is slightly based off of the Predator 2 biomask, but they did do some things slightly. They changed ridges on the top of the mask and gave it that leaf-like shape. I really, really like it. Moving on to articulation, the head can go up and down, left and right, and it could move fully around 360, but of course we don't want to do that because of the hair and armor. The arms go in and out and back and forth. This one is a little hindered. I don't know by what, though, because it doesn't have any armor there. But it's just kind of stiff. It moves at the elbow, up and down, and swivels left to right at the elbow. The wrist is on a ball joint. Pretty much same range of movement on this arm. Of course, it goes in and out, back and forth, bends at the elbow, and swivels at the elbow. The wrist is on a ball joint, but you can't really spin that fully around because the blades get in the way, and the blades do not move in and out. The legs go in and out and back and forth. I believe there is a ball joint at the top of the leg and the crotch. It's double jointed at the knees. The ankle is on a ball joint. Again, double jointed knees. And you can kind of move it in and out here because it's a ball joint at the top, so you can get them in some pretty dynamic poses. There is left and right movement with the waist because it's a cut joint, but there is no swivel and there is no ab crunch. Yeah, I'm just not sure about this arm. It is kind of stiff. It's not really that big of a deal. I guess maybe some warm water or a blow dryer to soften it up. Let's take a brief moment here to talk about the accessories. He did come with this staff back with the old Kenner line, so I'm glad that Neca recreated it for the new line. It's got that spear on the top, as you can see, and I guess this might be some sort of maybe scorpion tail or something it's supposed to represent on the bottom. I'm not sure. I mean, I really like the design. I'm just not sure what that was. And it had some kind of like iridescent blue-gray mixture of color there that I really liked. The same that you can see here on his shoulder cannon. There's a little bit of iridescent blue speckled out in there. The paint apps on the figure and the accessories are really nice with this. I love all the different blues. Big fan. Same standard, excuse me, same standard shoulder cannon, however. Full range of the movement here with the gun. And it connects to his armor just like the other ones do. I'm glad that it is included, though, because it makes for a nice extra accessory, and he is wearing a biomask, so I do like that. Here's kind of a different posable option for you. We're going to get another look to it at the paint and kind of sculpt of everything, but with the new articulation that they added to the figure, with the ankles on ball joints, double jointed knees, and then looks like the upper thigh. I believe that's a ball joint that it's on. You can get him in some pretty dynamic poses. This is one of my favorites. I like him kind of looking like he's going to lunge at you with the spear. This is probably how I'm going to have him displayed on my shelf. When I get that trophy wall, he'll be at one end, and possibly the Wasp Predator maybe on the other end. Alright guys, now it is of course time for size comparison. As you can see, I've got him displayed with the rest of the classic Kenner line that Neca replayed. The Hive's War is of course in the middle, standing next to the Lava Predator, and I believe that is the Nightstorm Predator. If I'm wrong on the name, please let me know, but I think that's the Nightstorm Predator, the Egyptian looking one. And, I gotta say, I love this line, guys. These figures are great. They especially look great standing next to each other. And they're just phenomenal figures. And NECA did something neat here, and they reused their bodies, all their different types of bodies. I believe all their different types of bodies. There might be one more that I'm mistaken on, but you can see the Nightstorm is the Super Predator body that they used for their Predators figures. And then I believe Hive Wars is a P2 body, and I believe the Lava Planet Predator is a P1 body. Or vice versa, but you can tell they used all three different types of bodies for this line. Alright guys, that is going to do it for me. I'd like to thank you once again for joining me here at Nerd or Die. Please remember, if you like me, my videos, or what I have to say, share, comment, and subscribe below. Don't forget to like this video. Also, we have Facebook, Twitter, blog, and podcast. The links will be in the description for those below. And remember, stay nerdy. Thanks guys. Bye-bye now.